Reports, a fact-finding report, Samara.
Good evening, everybody. Tonight I'm going to give an informative report about how to be the most annoying human being as possible. So at the end of the evening I'm going to ask you all a series of questions about situations that you might be interested in and how to become a really annoying human being. As I'm the expert, I will give you an answer and how to be as annoying as possible in these situations. Now, some people find being annoying really natural and really easy, and it takes a very little amount of thought and effort, whereas other people have to sometimes put a lot of thought and planning into finding the best way to annoy people. Hello? Oh yeah, no problems at all. This is Toastmasters. Oh no, it's fine. I'm just giving a speech, so yeah, no issue at all. No, it's alright. They can wait. Yeah, no, good. Yeah, I'm going to catch up soon. Yeah, anytime you're free, just give me a call. Awesome, thank you. Hey, where was I? I was talking about ways to become a really annoying person. So let's start with driving, for instance. Now, when you're driving down the road and you want to turn right, make sure you don't give people notice that you want to turn right. Wait until you get to the intersection when the light is red. Wait to see everyone is banked up behind you and the left lane is also taken, and then proceed to put your right indicator on. Because that means that everyone behind you then has to wait for you to get a break in the traffic to turn right, and they can't go around you because the left lane is blocked. So that's one excellent way to annoy people. Another great way is at the petrol station. Now, go to a really busy petrol station and there'll be heaps of cars and you notice that there's two pumps, so make sure you go to the most convenient pump for yourself, which is the first one. So don't go to the end one, make sure that one's left vacant. So proceed to park at the end one, take your time, have a nice relax, and then go in to pay for your petrol. And whilst you're there, take the opportunity to peruse all of the items in the store. So go up and down the aisles, browse what's there, check out the specials, all the chocolates, etc. And then after about 10 minutes decide, well, you know what, no, I'll just pay for the petrol. So that's one excellent way to annoy people. Now let's move on to shopping centres, for instance. So you all know travel-laters, especially the ones that go down. So when you notice people around you are in a bit of a hurry, a bit of a rush, make sure you stand right in the middle of the travel-later. Don't walk down it. Make sure you stand right there and make people wait the 10 minutes that it takes to go from the top down to the bottom. So we get off the travel-later and we start walking in the busy crowd. So the next best way to be a really annoying person is just to walk along and then all of a sudden just stop. And then all of a sudden there's a big domino effect of people crashing straight into you, which doesn't bother me, it's no issue at all, it looks quite amusing. But my favourite one is when you've stopped right in the middle of the shopping centre, you're doing it here on your phone, then all of a sudden you decide, I'm going to change directions. Make sure you don't turn first to look at the direction you're going in, just do the complete woman turn, such as this one. We're going straight into oncoming people. So you've blocked the flow of traffic and you've butted into everyone and you've got the lovely domino effect once again. Now moving on to the grocery shopping. So the best way to be annoying at the grocery shopping is to have your big full trolleys of groceries, $300 worth, and you're looking for an empty register. So all of them are full, what to do? Excellent, the 12 items or less one is empty. So you go to that one. Now the trick here is to make sure you get as many groceries out of your trolley onto the conveyor belt as possible before the cashier can make any objections. So get them all on, and then she realises that it's committed, so she can't do anything about it. And the people behind you who just have a can of Coke and a loaf of bread, they're exceptionally put out, and they have to wait the 15 minutes for you to do your grocery shopping. Staying on the topic of food, the bistro queue. So when you're ordering your dinner at the bistro and there's a big long 20-minute queue, make sure you don't take that time in queue to think about what you're ordering for dinner. You've got plenty of other things to think about in that time. Make sure you wait until you get to the very front of the queue when the line has compounded up even further, and then peruse the menu. So look at it for the first time then, and then ask the waiter what specials are available. Ask them which ones are gluten-free, which ones are vegetarian, and then ask them to go off and ask the chef if they can make a special meal for you that isn't on the menu. Then when they come back, you can say, no, I'll just have the chicken parmigiana. So getting onto chicken parmigiana, a good way to annoy your friend or your partner when you're eating your chicken parmigiana that you just ordered is you notice that they've ordered the chicken Caesar salad. So you've got 2 kilos of chicken on your plate. They've got about 20 grams of token gesture chicken hidden amongst their salad leaves. So you decide, I might try their chicken because maybe their chicken tastes different from my chicken. So you start hoeing into their chicken. So they're left with about 10 grams and you've still got your 2 kilos. So that's a good way to annoy your friends. Now moving on to when you're at an event or a concert or something. I'm sure you've all noticed the toilet queues. They go on forever and ever and you have to wait in queue for a long time. So when you finally get to the toilet, don't worry about being considerate and trying to hurry up so the people behind you who are about to wet their pants can go in. Make sure you sit in there, because you've earned that time in there. Sit in there, put your headphones on, have a nice little chill out, read the paper, just enjoy yourself in there. So here's some examples of ways to be annoying. Now, if any of you have any situations that you would like some advice on ways that I would suggest to be as annoying as possible, feel free to ask me, as I am the expert as I stated. So yes, at the movies, how can you be annoying at the movies? Alright, so at the movies, the best way to be annoying is to take your partner and to do a lot of open smooching in front of everyone to make everyone feel really, really uncomfortable around you. So just pretty much open smooch throughout the whole movie. That's how I would do that. Yes.
Why do you say vent on annoying people?
I just find that because I get annoyed so often, I think it's very therapeutic to pick up ways to just become even more annoying.
It's amazing you have any friends at all.
Yeah, it's, you know.
How can you be annoying at Toastmasters?
There's a lot of ways that you can be annoying at Toastmasters. You can swap the name tags around and you can swap roles on things and you can allocate people to roles at Easy Speak without them knowing, such as Toastmaster, or put them down for a speech all of a sudden. So many, many ways.
A group of us often go out for coffee, like about 5 to 10 people at a cafe. What's the most annoying? I'm trying to improve the way I'm annoying.
So the best way to annoy people when you take them out for coffee is someone asks for, a triple shot of caffeine and then you quickly whisper to the waiter, no, they said decaf. So that's a really good way to, or maybe the opposite, because I know that I'm not good on caffeine, so yeah, I'd probably actually reverse that. The person that wanted decaf, give them a triple shot and then watch them buzz around. So that would be what I recommend in that situation.
How can I annoy my kids?
I would just think of all the things that they have done to annoy you, and I would then do it to them. So they've left their smelly socks in the hallway, I would then grab my smelly socks and I would put it in their pillow slip. So I think there's a lot of ways to retaliate in that fashion.
Yeah. How can I annoy a police officer?
A police officer? There's so many ways that you can annoy a police officer. Probably, first of all, trying to outrun a police officer and giving a bit of cheek and giving a fake name or giving no name at all. Or, for instance, if he says, what is your name? And you say it's Donald. And you said Donald who? And you say Donald Duck. So there's a lot of different ways that you can annoy a police officer. So, yes. Any more questions or are we done? Okay, thank you very much.